Have you ever wondered if there's a relationship between inflation and unemployment? What if one could predict the behavior of the other? A renowned economist named A.W. Phillips once thought so, and his hypothesis led to the creation of the Phillips Curve. This concept, born in the late 50s, has been a subject of heated debates among economists, shaping economic policies and influencing our understanding of macroeconomics. The Phillips Curve originated in 1958, when British economist A.W. Phillips published a study examining wage inflation and unemployment in the United Kingdom from the years of 1961 to 1957. He observed an inverse relationship between unemployment and wage inflation, suggesting that when unemployment was high, wages increased at a slower rate, and vice versa. This became widely accepted as the Phillips Curve, showing a trade-off between inflation and unemployment. Output. In the 60s and early 70s, the Phillips Curve became a fundamental tool for policymaking. Policymakers believed they could manipulate this trade-off, choosing higher inflation for lower unemployment or vice versa. It seemed like a win-win situation where one could choose between the lesser of two evils. However, the golden age of the Phillips Curve was short-lived. The 70s brought about an economic phenomenon known as stagflation, a period of high inflation and high unemployment. This was a direct contradiction to the Phillips Curve, causing many to question its validity. Economists were left scratching their heads, wondering how they could have both high inflation and high unemployment at the same time. Enter the reinterpretation of the Phillips Curve in the late 70s and early 80s. Economists Milton Friedman and Edmund Phelps challenged the original interpretation, proposing that the trade-off between inflation and unemployment only held in the short term. They introduced the concept of the natural rate of unemployment, suggesting that in the long run, the economy tends towards this rate, regardless of inflation. The modern interpretation of the Phillips Curve recognizes that it isn't a simple, static relationship. It's affected by factors such as expectations, credibility, and even global economic conditions. While it may not serve as a perfect guide for policymaking, it still provides valuable insights into the dynamics of inflation and unemployment. In conclusion, the Phillips Curve has evolved from its original conception as a static trade-off between inflation and unemployment to a more dynamic and complex relationship. It has weathered the storms of stagflation and criticism, and while it may not hold the predictive power it once did, it remains a crucial tool in the economist's toolkit, continually shaping our understanding of the complex world of economics.